All right, I think we're live on day 2 of this tornado outbreak. Here is one of our tornado warnings that was just I was just notified about this. I really can't see much of a signature. I bet the Storm Prediction Center saw a little bit of rotation. I really don't see much anymore. The only places that there could really be a tornado are maybe up here and like right here. Otherwise pretty much no. Like when it did have a rotation signature. And then here comes the band. Yeah, I didn't sure why they're doing this. You can see today we have an enhanced risk of severe weather. And the tornado risk isn't that high. So we might not be streaming as long. We might. Well, let's look at the parameters, see how long we might be streaming. So yeah, tonight, some stuff. Tomorrow, we could have some stuff. Yeah, we'll probably be streaming until like. Oh, let me turn this thing on. All right, here's our second tornado warning in Texas. How about some of the other stuff? But yeah, definitely a hook echo and rotation signature. So if tomorrow we have something, let's see on here what might be going on. Just a slight risk of severe weather. Tornadoes possible. I'm not sure if we're going to do a live stream though. It seems pretty unlikely. But if there are a lot of tornado warnings, I will. Just got a new radar scan on our reflectivity. Let's look at our base velocity. Yeah, this is also indicating a signature. All of these are. Oh, what is that? Yeah, definitely rotation signature. Let's see if the tornado's blowing up some debris. All right, we just got a new scan on our velocity. Let's look at some base reflectivity. Let's take another look at our tornado debris. Yeah, I really think there's a tornado there. Was this thing observed? No, it's radar indicated. Where are the storm chasers? All right, looks like the rotation's dying down. It's still enough to spawn a tornado, though. I would definitely pay attention. All right. Our hook gecko isn't being shown anymore. I'm guessing the rotation's gonna die down during the next scan, and it has really been. But still, anybody in this tornado warning needs to get to their safe spot. Yeah, it really died down there. I don't see much anymore. Still, there is. There's still a high chance of a tornado spawning from the leftover rotation at Brang. I would take this very, very seriously. Yeah, I think that there is a tornado, and it started right here, and I think it might have continued up here. According to this radar. Um, there's a chance I would still get in my safe place if I was there and saw that. Yeah, I still see a little bit of rotation. We had like 22 severe thunderstorm warnings last time. 33. Jeez. Yeah, these severe thunderstorm warnings are everywhere. Yeah, this one shows a destructive storm. I can't tell where this is, but if you are in any of these warnings, you still need to take shelter. This one has a considerable possible tornado. Yeah, it definitely looks like that a tornado is possible somewhere over here. And this could become supercellular. Uh, let's get back to our tornado warning now. All right, I still don't see much rotation. This will probably expire in a few minutes, also. All right, this tornado warning is expiring in 27 minutes. This is equivalent to this. If it was stronger, if it had like more purple and red, there would be a lot of rotation. That could end up making a tornado, and it could end up making a tornado. It would probably happen right here. So I'm gonna keep an eye on both of those storms. Yeah, looks like it lost some of its rotation. Looks like this is also losing rotation significantly. The tornado warning will probably expire really soon. Yeah, here's another setting. Oh. Where'd the storm go? No, that can't be right. Hold up, why?
No, you're fine. Okay, they're gonna look.
Alright, it looks like this thing is glitching. It's now showing a radar scan of 1:14 p.m. Oh. So let's try and get this working. All right, I think it's fixed. The warning was it expired, or the rotation was just not strong enough. It could come back some other time. I'm not too sure about it though. Stop. This storm is supposed to be super destructive. So I'm gonna look at. All right, looks like the winds are pretty high. You can look at it right up here. Yeah, 72 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour, 65, 54, 61, 59. Yeah, all of these the winds were really high. And if you look at this right here, it's supposed to tell you how much hail there is. Oh wait, shoot, that's not the right one. This one. It can also show tornado debris. So it looks like that there are a few hail shafts over there. Not too much though. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna look at some tornado warnings where tornadoes are possible. This damage threat is pretty bad. The hail in this storm is bad. Oh yeah. Well, let's look at this storm. The wind and hail. And you can also see a big rotation signature there and there. So we definitely should keep an eye on this one. This one could also develop a tornado warning soon. Let's look at Storm Chaser Brad Arnold. Storm Radar Media usually has pretty good visual. Yeah, there's definitely a wall cloud, a rotating wall cloud. I wouldn't be surprised if this dropped a tornado.
Across this road, we may never see the dang thing again. It's moving so slow.
Yeah, it's definitely lowering. It has good lowering and good rotation. Hasn't developed a tornado warning yet.
Is there enough room next to you, Jordan, if I have to like back up so I can face that way and face my camera, but I can see that in that direction? 20. Copy that. We're okay right now, guys. I think we're all right. If it does drop, I'm gonna flip around and go park next to Jordan. Front camera, that's your lead on the front. Bed rising over there.
All right, still hasn't developed a tornado warning yet. I'm guessing both of these storms are going to. If you are in any of these places, I would definitely if you live near there, I would take shelter. Definitely. All right, let's look where this is moving. I can't really tell where it's moving. All right. There's just a new tornado warning. I don't see much of a signature. I'm gonna go back to that storm because that had a really bad threat. I think it had I think it's this one. So these both have hook echoes and a good velocity. That's a good indicator of rotation. So if you are anywhere near here, Spur, you're gonna get a direct hit by this storm. So both of you need to take action right now if you are in these places. Rotation is developing as expected for the storm that the storm chasers are chasing. All right, let's take a look at our tornado warning of a hook right here. So we could see rotation to develop right here. I feel like that kind of isn't too reasonable unless the rotation develops a little bit more. It could drop a tornado though. It definitely has a chance. Jeez.
Washington and Westmoreland counties.
All right, here's Brad Arnold.
Units are all under severe thunderstorm warning. Take shelter even if we're not in a tornado range. Some of us are over here just sitting east of Pittsburgh. Hey, everybody that's called out, all those counties, everybody in this flashing polygon that you see here on the map.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right. Yeah, anybody in these severe thunderstorm warnings, even though that you're not under a tornado warning, I would definitely recommend you get to a shelter quickly. Let's look at Storm Runner Media a little bit. Then we'll look at Storm Chaser Connor Crow. Looks like the wall cloud. I'm not sure what happened to it.
Definitely back in the rain to our left.
Yeah, a little bit of a wall.
Right back in there, guys. The car, the shot's a little overexposed.
All right, I'll be right back.
Just slightly overexposed. This is gonna get 82 in the last half.
not seeing trees where the tornado is. Oh,
All right, guys, I'm back. None of you are under tornado warning. I'm gonna take this seriously. I would take this seriously though, and act like I am under a tornado warning. All right. Looks like we could have tornado debris here or here. These storm chasers better get out of the way.
I don't think they're going to. I just resend the severe warning. I think we're doing all right. I gotta go back out the way we came in.
I would take these 2 warnings super seriously. So if you are in them or around them, please take shelter now. Let's look at Storm Chaser or Storm Runner Media. Brad Arnold. Sorry, there. Yeah, looks like not much from Brad Arnold. All right, I'm gonna end this stream right here. We didn't have many things, so I just wanted to view those few tornado warnings that were super destructive. Still, if you're in those severe warnings I talked about, I would take this very seriously and take shelter now. And